Hi Carlos, this is a video to help you understand a little bit more about the technique of braising, which I know you're not completely familiar with. So this is a good technique to use for either meats or vegetables, and I know you like to have meat, and it's really good for heartier pieces of meat because it will be a nice slow process and help them to get really tender. Today we're going to braise Brussels sprouts. So in preparation for this lesson, I've washed the Brussels sprouts and washed a little bit of thyme, which I'm going to be seasoning the Brussels sprouts with. So the first thing that we're going to do is chop up some garlic, which I've already done. I've already added some olive oil to my pot. I'm going to add the garlic, and we're going to saute this for just a little while to help build some flavor. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to add a few sprigs of my thyme. And as this is happening, I've washed the Brussels sprouts. Once we have a little bit of the flavor built here with the garlic is softened, we're going to add the Brussels sprouts. And braising is a technique where you are going to submerge the product half in liquid so that it cooks a little bit slower. My liquid is going to be homemade vegetable stock. I really like to make my own stock because it serves the purpose of both kind of reusing my scraps from whenever I cut up my vegetables and also saves on cost instead of buying store-made stock. So I have some stock measured out here, and I'm going to cover the Brussels sprouts halfway and then cover the pot with the lid. And you're going to cook this on low to medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. And while it's important to not remove the lid too often in order to keep the heat in the pot, I like to check them after about 4 minutes because vegetables can very quickly get mushy, and I like to have my vegetables a little more firm. So after this, I'll check them and decide on whether or not I need to leave them on for a few more minutes, and then voila. There is a second method to braising if you'd like to use a slow cooker, which I have here. You do the same thing, submerge halfway, but it has a low and high setting for your vegetables. And what's really nice about this is you can kind of throw everything in the pot to braise when you leave for class, and when you come home, your apartment smells great and your meal is ready to go for you. My philosophy of cooking is to kind of clean as I go along because making a mess and having to clean up is one of the things that prohibits me from cooking often. So if I kind of keep cleaning as I go, then it's a little less intimidating to get in the kitchen. I hope this helped you and you know how to braise now.